Hello students, now I am going to discuss Cambridge IGCSE Chemistry October-November 2023 paper 23 question 21 to 40. Press on playlist for your content. Please subscribe, like and share my channel. Let's move. Number 21. Which oxides are basic? You know, metal oxide are basic oxide. So 1 calcium oxide basic oxide, sodium oxide basic oxide, iron 2 oxide basic oxide. A is the right answer. Metal oxide are basic oxide, so calcium, sodium, iron all are metal, their oxide are basic oxide. (22) Zinc oxide is an amphoteric oxide, and you know amphoteric oxide works as acid and base. Amphoteric oxide has both properties, acidic properties, also basic properties. Now zinc oxide is added to excess dilute hydrochloric acid. Zinc oxide is added to excess aqueous sodium hydroxide. Which row describes the observation and made this reaction? So zinc oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to produce zinc chloride plus water. So answer will be A. Excess dilute hydrochloric acid, zinc chloride plus water will be produced. So colorless solution forms. Zinc chloride is aqueous solution is colorless. Now excess sodium hydroxide also, zinc oxide reacts with sodium hydroxide, sodium zincate ZnO2, sodium zincate aqueous is formed. So sodium zincate also aqueous, this is the colorless solution. Or you can write zinc oxide reacts with aqueous sodium hydroxide to produce zincate complex ion ZnOS whole 4 negative 2. This is aqueous solution. This is colorless solution form. So answer is A is the correct answer. 23. Which row shows properties of an element that is the same group of periodic table as lithium? Group 1 lithium. So lithium electrical conductivity high and their density is low, 0.97 gram per centimeter cube. Density is less than water because lithium floats on water, so lithium density is less than water. Water density 1 gram per centimeter cube, so lithium density is less, 0.97, a little bit less than water. Answer is A is the correct answer. 24. The elements in group 7 include chlorine, bromine and iodine. Group 7 element. Group. Which statement are correct? B is the right answer. I mean 1 and 3 is the right answer. Why? Iodine is more dense than air, than chlorine, because chlorine, bromine, iodine. Iodine is more dense than air because iodine is solid, bromine liquid, chlorine gas. So solid is more dense than air. True. Bromine is diatomic non-metal. Bromine diatomic means bromine exists as Br2. Two atom joined to form molecule. So this is diatomic molecule. 1 and 3 is correct answer. Why 2 is wrong? Iodine displaces chlorine. No, iodine cannot displace chlorine because iodine is less reactive. 2 is wrong. Why 4 is wrong? Chlorine gas is darker in color than bromine. No, bromine is darker than chlorine. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, they become darker down the group. That's why 1 or 3 is the right answer. Answer is B. Next, cobalt is a transition element. Which is a property of cobalt? Transition property. A, it can form colored compounds. You know properties of transition metal form colored compound. So it can form colored compounds. And why B is wrong? It is a poor electrical conductor. No, metal is a good conductor of electricity. It has low density is wrong. It has high density. It has low melting point. This also wrong. It has high melting point. So A is the right answer. Now 26. Which metal has variable oxidation number? You know, transition metal have variable oxidation number. So answer is C. Copper is a transition metal, so copper shows variable oxidation number. And you know, copper 1 and copper 2. Copper shows 2 oxidation number. One is +1, other is +2. A is wrong. Why? Aluminium oxidation number is 3, always 3. Calcium 2, sodium 1. So they don't show variable oxidation number. (27) Whose statement about alloys is correct? C is the right answer. Alloys can be harder and stronger than pure metal. Yes, you know, alloy is stronger and harder than pure metal. C is the right answer. A is wrong. Why? Alloys are pure metal element, metal or non-metal, metal mixed with non-metal. So this is wrong. B, at least 2 or more metal react together to make alloy. Metal or non-metal, non-metal may be added. Steel is not an alloy because it can contain non-metal carbon. Steel is an alloy. So this is wrong. C is the right answer. Then 28. A metal M is between sodium and magnesium. Metal M, here M between this in the reactivity series. Which reaction occur with M and its oxide? So M reacts with steam. Yes, as sodium reacts with steam, magnesium reacts with steam, so M also reacts with steam. Yes, answer C. M can be extracted by heating its oxide. No, M is more reactive, so it will be extracted by electrolysis. So M can be extracted by heating its oxide with carbon. This is no, because M is between sodium and magnesium. It is more reactive. More reactive metal are extracted by electrolysis, not reduction process, electrolysis process. Next, 29. The diagram shows experiments to investigate rusting of iron nails, tap water, salt water, boiled water. So in which test tube do the nails rust? 1 or 2. 1 will rust, 2 also rust. Why? Tap water contains oxygen and water. Salt water also contains oxygen and water. but boiled water does not contain oxygen. So in test tube, boiling tube 3, there is absent of oxygen. So in 3, iron nails will not rust, but in 1 and 2 boiling tube, iron nails will rust. So answer B, 1 and 2 is the right answer. Which equation represent a reaction that take place when iron is extracted from its ore in the blast furnace? And you know, blast furnace, calcium oxide how is formed? By heating limestone breakdown to produce calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. This calcium oxide reacts with sand that present as an impurity in iron ore, reacts with calcium silicate to form slag. So A is the right answer. Calcium oxide come from decomposition of limestone, calcium oxide. Calcium oxide reacts with sand, silicon dioxide, that present as an impurity in iron ore to form slag, calcium silicate. So why is B is wrong? Calcium oxide, carbon dioxide no react. This reaction not happen in blast furnace. Carbon monoxide no. This also wrong. Only A is the right answer. 31. Some uses of water are listed. 1 for drinking, 2 in chemical reactions, 3 in swimming pool, 4 in washing. For which uses is it necessary to chlorination of water? Chlorination of water need to kill bacteria or microorganism. So 1 is the right answer. For drinking water, it's need to kill bacteria, so chlorination is needed. And in swimming pool also to remove bacteria, to destroy microorganism is needed. That's why chlorination is needed. So 1 or 3 is the right answer. In washings, in chemical reactions, so bacteria or microorganism no need to remove. Oxides of nitrogen are formed in car engines and are a source of air pollution. To reduce this pollution, catalytic converters are fitted to car exhausts. What happens to the oxides of nitrogen in catalytic converter? Answer is D. Nitrogen oxide reacts with carbon monoxide to produce nitrogen and carbon dioxide. So nitrogen oxide reduce. That's why answer is reduction. D is the correct answer. Reduction. What happens to the oxide of nitrogen? Oxide of nitrogen are reduced. That's why reduction is the right answer. 33. Which pair of compounds are structural isomers of each other? Molecular formula same, but their displayed formula different. So you see, this is the butanoic acid and this is ethyl ethanoate. This D is the right answer because these pair are structural isomers because their molecular formula is same, structure different. And you see here functional group carboxyl group, here star group, and molecular formula you see C4 H3578H8 and oxygen O2. This also C4 3H8O2. So butanoic acid and ethyl ethanoate molecular formula same, so they are structural isomers, but their structure is different, discrete formula is different. Why C is wrong? This primary alcohol butane 1-ol, this propan 1-ol, this also propan 1-ol, so their structure is not different. This propene, this also propene, this propane, this butane, their molecular formula different. So D is the right answer. 34. Methane reacts with chlorine in sunlight. Chlorine, UV light, sunlight, chloromethane plus hydrogen chloride. Which statement about this reaction is correct? First 1 and 3 is the right answer. Why? It is a substitution reaction. Yes, 1 hydrogen is substituted by a chlorine atom. 3 is right. It is a photochemical reaction because for this reaction light is needed, sunlight needed. That's why it is a photochemical reaction. So A is the right answer. 2 is wrong. Why? It is an addition reaction. No, it is a substitution reaction. This is wrong. It is catalyzed by nickel. No need to catalyst. Here catalyst is ultraviolet light. So 2 and 4 are wrong. 1 or 3 is the correct answer. A is the right answer. Now 35. Propene is alkene, reacts with bromine to give one product only. What is the formula of the product? Propene, 1,2-dibromo-propane will be. So this is 1, 2, 3. One carbon contain one bromine, second carbon contain another bromine. So this product name is 1,2-dibromo-propane. C is the right answer. Why this is wrong? This is 1,1-dibromone. No, this is wrong. And this is B is wrong. Why? This is 1, 2, 3. 1,3-dibromo. 1, 3, not. Product will be 1,2-dibromo. So C is the right answer. Then now number 36. Ethanol can be manufactured by fermentation or by the catalytic addition of steam to ethene. Which statements describe an advantage of manufacture of ethanol by fermentation? 3 and 4 are the advantage by fermentation process. This process take place at a lower temperature. At room temperature this reaction happen. So this is less expensive. The ethanol is made from a renewable sources because ethanol is made by sugar solution or glucose. Glucose and sugar solution is a renewable resources. But why 1 or 2 is wrong? The yield of ethanol is low. This is disadvantage. This is not an advantage. This method uses a batch process. This is also disadvantage, not advantage. So answer 3 and 4 are the advantage. Then 37. A compound with the formula ethyl ethanoate ester is formed from ethanol in a 2 separate reactions. First reaction 1, ethanol reacts to form ethanoic acid. Ethanol oxidized to first ethanoic acid. Second reaction, ethanoic acid reacts with ethanol in presence of acid catalyst to produce ethyl ethanoate ester. Which row describe reaction 1 and reaction 2? Reaction 1 is oxidation because ethanol is oxidized to ethanoic acid. This reaction is oxidation reaction, oxygen is added. And reaction 2, reaction type is is ester formation, as ethanoic acid reacts with alcohol to produce ethyl ethanoate. Ethyl ethanoate is a ester, so this reaction is ester formation reaction. Next, 38. The flow diagram shows how polythene may be made from petroleum, fuel oil, ethene, polythene. So answer C is the right answer. Petroleum to fuel oil you will get by fractional distillation. Then fuel oil to ethene alkene by cracking. Ethene to polythene, this process name is polymerization. So C is the right answer. Fractional distillation, when petroleum or crude oil you will fractionate, you will get fuel oil, different fractions. Then fuel oil cracking, you will get alkene and alkane, ethene. Ethene to polythene, this is polymerization. So C is the right answer. Next, RF values are used to identify unknown substance using paper chromatography. Which statement about RF values are correct? 1 and 3 are the correct answer. RF value are always less than 1. This is the true. If you calculate, always you get RF value is less than 1. And 3 is true answer. Why? The higher the RF value, the further the unknown substance travel. Yes, if unknown substance, so this is unknown substance, if this substance travel long distance, so RF value will be greater. That's why the higher the RF value, the further the unknown substance travels. If unknown substance travel long distance, then RF value will be greater. So B is the right answer. And why 2 is the wrong? 2 and 4. RF value distance traveled by the solvent. No, distance traveled by the unknown substance divided by distance traveled by the solvent. This is wrong. And 4 is wrong. Why? RF values are not affected by the solubility of the unknown substance. No, RF value is affected by the solubility of the unknown substance. And next, the result of some test on an aqueous solution of substance X are listed. A cream precipitate is produced when adding aqueous silver nitrate. That means bromide ion gives cream precipitate or pale yellow precipitate with silver nitrate. 2. Addition sodium hydroxide produces green precipitate which dissolve in excess alkali. So this chromium 3 first from green precipitate chromium hydroxide, then green solution hexahydroxy chromium 3. Third, aqueous ammonia produces green precipitate chromium hydroxide which is insoluble in excess ammonia. Chromium hydroxide does not react with excess ammonia but dissolve in excess sodium hydroxide to form green solution. So that's why this will be chromium bromide. But why not be chromium? Because chloride here pale yellow or cream precipitate means bromide ion. So answer will be A, chromium 3 bromide. Why not iron? Iron to form green precipitate, but it does not dissolve in here which dissolve in excess alkali, but iron 2 hydroxide green precipitate does not dissolve but here dissolve. So this answer will be chromium. And iron 3 chloride, this chloride not chloride. Okay, this is the answer is A, chromium 3 bromide. Thank you, dear students.